I'm Keith Singer. I'm going to go over the preliminary injunction form. It's one of the documents that is submitted along with the petition for dissolution of marriage and the petition for legal separation. It's essentially an order preventing the parties to the action from doing the sort of things that hurt the other party or the children. The form starts at the top with the petitioning party's name, address, city, state, zip, and telephone number. So if you're filing this form, if you're filing the action, you're going to put your information up at the top left. Then there's the caption, which is at the top center of the page. You put in your name as the petitioner and the other party as the respondent. To the right, there's a section for the case number. The case number isn't going to be assigned at this point. It'll be assigned after you submit these documents, so you don't have to worry about filling in a case number at this stage. It'll be stamped in as well as the assigned judge. And the title of the document, Preliminary Injunction from the Court against both petitioner and respondent. It goes on to give a warning. To petitioner and respondent, this is an official order from the court. It affects your rights. Read the order immediately and carefully. If you don't understand it, contact an attorney for legal advice. And then it goes on in the form to describe the sorts of limitations. First, it describes a limitation on joint property. In a nutshell, it says that you're not allowed to sell or take a loan out on or dispose of any of the joint or common community property of yourself or your spouse without the agreement of the other party or a court order. So it prevents someone from selling things off and taking the cash and running away with it. That would get you in big trouble. Next, there's restrictions on behavior. It's like an order of protection, but with much less restriction. The preliminary injunction forbids unwanted contact, forbids you from disturbing the peace of or harassing the other party. Contact is allowed, unlike an order of protection, but just not unwanted contact. Next, there are restrictions about insurance. The preliminary injunction forbids either party from removing the other party from existing insurance, including medical, hospital, dental, automobile, and disability. And it also includes life insurance, so you can't change beneficiaries during the process of the divorce or legal separation. And finally, there are limitations on the removal of children. If there are minor children, you're not allowed to remove those children from the state of Arizona, the jurisdiction of the court, without the permission of the other party or a court order. Again, the preliminary injunction is not supposed to force people into courtrooms to get permission to do the basic things that they need to do during divorce or legal separation. If you agree with the other party about what you're doing, you don't need to seek approval from anyone. But if you don't agree, that's when you would need to go to a court to seek approval. Finally, there's a warning that reminds people that it is, again, an official court order. And if you disobey the order, the court may find you in contempt of court. You could be arrested or prosecuted for the crime of interfering with judicial proceedings. So do read and comply with the preliminary injunction. Thank you.